The vocabulary list for Unit 1, Studying Theology. General vocabulary. Number 1, Academic discipline. Most of my research is in the academic discipline of systematic theology. Number 2, Analyze, analysis. We must analyze the question from all angles. Number 3, Apply, application. I don't just want to understand the Bible passage, I want to apply it to my life too. Number 4, balanced. A balanced view of the problem requires listening to both sides. Number 5, bibliography. I found his bibliography even more useful for my research project than his book. Number 6, comprehensive. The encyclopedia entry about John Calvin is comprehensive, covering his theology, life, and historical context. Number 7, content. The book was beautifully written, but I felt that it lacked content. Number 8, criticism. Historical criticism of the Bible helps us to understand the wider social and political context in which the biblical texts were written. Number 9, definition. If you want a word's definition, then look it up in the dictionary. Number 10, effective. Skimming is an effective and efficient way of gathering information for research papers. 11, evidence. I cannot find any evidence to support your thesis. 12, exceptional. Thomas Aquinas' grasp of Aristotle's philosophy was exceptional. 13, explain, explanation. A good theologian can understand complex ideas. A great one can explain them. 14, framework. I think that we must understand this passage in relation to the author's larger theological framework. 15, fundamental. The Incarnation is a fundamental doctrine of Christian thought. 16, interpretation. My interpretation of that passage is different than yours. 17, loyal. He was a loyal friend. 18, method. Can you explain the method of your project? 19, quality. This is really high-quality writing. Great job. 20, rational. While faith does not depend exclusively on the intellect, it is always rational. 21, readable. The text is creative and dense, but also surprisingly readable. 22, reasonable. Reasonable people can disagree with each other over a great many things while still pursuing the same goals. 23, reference. Do you have a reference for that book that you recommended the other day? I'd like to read it. 24, relevant. I don't see how this is relevant to the question at hand. 25, reliable. This is a very reliable translation, readable and accurate. 26, series. I love this commentary series. Theological vocabulary. 1, belief. I believe in God the Father, maker of heaven and earth. 2. Commentary. I often use the New International Commentary on the New Testament when I prepare sermons. 3. Counseling. Counseling has become an important part of Christian ministry in the 21st century. 4. Doctrine. How can you make young people care about doctrine? 5. Ethics. Ethical. Ethics is a branch of philosophy concerned with what's right and wrong. 6. Exegesis. Exegetical. Good exegesis requires a strong grasp of the biblical languages, as well as a thorough understanding of the cultural context in which the texts were written. 7. Hermeneutics. Hermeneutical. Good hermeneutics depend on good exegesis. 8. Theology. Theology is the study of God and things related to God. Biblical theology. Historical theology. Pastoral theology. Practical theology. Systematic theology.